From the very beginning of setting the school, from preparatory to college, the English subject is included in our syllabus. And not only that, but being proficient in English is an advantage in finding a job. From trade to financial services, the English language is used. Did you know that of all the world's languages, English is arguably the richest in vocabulary, and that Oxford English Dictionary lists about 500,000 words, and a further 500,000 of technical and scientific terms remain uncatalogued? Did you know that 5 of the largest broadcasting companies of the world, the NBC, the BBC, ABC, CBS, NBC, transmit in English, reaching millions and millions of people all over the world? And did you know that English is the medium for 80% of the information stored in the world's computers? Did you know that more than half of the world's technical and scientific periodicals are in English? Do not be shocked from what you just heard. These are only some facts about English as a language. As Paul Krugman once said, there has been a lot of bad news in the world economy lately. Supposed economic superpowers like Germany and Japan have fallen on hard times. Asian tigers who thought the future belonged to them suddenly find that it belongs instead to the Westerners with ready cash. Latin Americans who thought they had put their past behind them are watching with horror as financial crisis strikes once again. And yet, there are also some surprisingly happy economic stories out there. And what do they have in common? The common denominator of the countries that have done best in this age of dashed expectation is that they are the countries where English is spoken. Its speech is the purest gift of God. It allows you to express what you think and feel. People usually think, why should they study speaking if they already knew how to speak? Why should they pay money and pay attention to it if they know themselves that they can talk without it? My fellow Toastmasters, English is not just about simply talking. It is all about how you express yourself artistically to people without letting their minds to misinterpret the thoughts you wanted to say to them. Moreover, the importance of English not only lies in call centers, but also the facility in under-trading transactions, communication, and global placement. In college, the medium of instruction is English. In government examinations, like board examination or licensure examination rather, and civil services, even the simple application forms are administered in English. In this era, the intense globalization and human migration taking place in Asia, the Pacific region is highlighted not only an appreciation of cultures and languages, but also the significance of the ability to communicate and exchange ideas effectively to other people across language barriers. Then, the English language skill has become a necessity for establishing linkages with the rest of the world in international trade, economic development, and even in the use of new technology. Free and open communication across borders is important in building a strong economy. Though some countries have their own official languages, people are encouraged to speak in English to be able to talk and negotiate businesses with other countries. Good communication skills are huge assets that you can invest anytime, anywhere. My fellow Toastmasters, let us not take for granted this opportunity that we have right now. Meeting as Toastmasters of this club is a chance given to us. Who knows? Some of us may someday become a leader of our community and our country. Who knows? Some of us may become the richest businessman and businesswoman. Reality says that without money, life is miserable, right? But if we talk about money, we think of income. And if we think of income, we think also of business. And business pertains to one's capability to negotiate. And negotiation needs communication. And communication needs a language to be spoken. Locally, we can consider Tagalog and other dialects. But as businesswoman or businessman, you will not close your doors to negotiate and to dream to reach the other side of the world. For that, only one language stands up, and that is English. So, my dear fellow new Toastmaster members of this club, let's all learn polishing our speaking skills in English by regularly attending our Toastmasters Club meeting. And let's continuously deliver our speeches, and for my fellow Toastmasters, ChE Toastmasters, let's all soar higher as Falcons, for success will not be just for ourselves, but for our country as well. Mr.